What's going on, guys? Spartan Millie here, and welcome to episode 16 of our Rebuilding Ferrari Motorsport Manager F1 2020 series. Okay, so very quick turnaround to the Monza GP, obviously. So we're just going to quickly look at the pit crew real quick. I just check after every race, before every race, sort of see if there's anyone decent. Obviously you want to focus mostly on the tires, front jack, rear jacks. Refueling doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. Fixing, we don't fix at all. I've fixed one part of the season, so I focus on these three things the most. Reject anyone who I don't think's great. Money's obviously not really a factor in Ferrari, so it's fine. And then I just go remove fatigues crew. That's sort of an auto manage option, but yeah. So mistake chance, it's there, but it's not nowhere near what it was at some points of the season. Obviously, quick turnaround from Monza to Singapore, so it's going to go ahead. Nothing really to worry about. Obviously, working on the engine, which is going to take yonks because an engine's a very big, complex parts, obviously. So moving forward, already here. So Singapore, I don't know. I think they're having their own track for Singapore in the game. Yeah, I know they're doing mobile, and I think they're doing this as well. So anyway. I'll see you for qualifying. Alright, so practice all wrapped up here in Singapore. I love this track. I think it looks fantastic. I like the bridge and the harbour and stuff there. It looks great. Practice was fantastic as well. Really helping my mood, my positive mood I've come into this sort of qualifying with. Bit of a touch up on the setup might be needed on Danny Ricciardo's handling. We just switched that to the other side. That should be a perfect handling, and we can probably get almost push a 3-run qualifying here. Q1 probably didn't need to do 3 runs, so bit more touching up needs on Leclerc's setup as well by the looks of it. If we can just push that slightly more to that way, and the speed balance we've already had perfect, so if we just chuck that a little bit that way, oh, it's a bit of a bad one, but that's fine. We'll send him out on new super softs. There's no point making him go on the old ones, really. We've got so many sets of super softs, it's just insane. Send him out. We should probably could vote for a 15 tire. You can only bring 15 sets of tires, but then what's the point? You may as well bring 18 and not worry about it. So just sort of going around. Look at this track, man. That's amazing. I love the detail they put into it as well. So the Ferris wheel and stuff like that looks cool as. But anyway, where does that put us? Well and truly safe for Q1. We're hoping that Leclerc makes it to Q3 today. I think he will because I feel pretty fast around here. In practice, we were up there. I mean, again, we can't take practice too much into consideration because it's literally practice. We're all running different things, but I'm quietly confident we could have a decent race. We don't really have the top speed in the engine, we know that, but next season we will. So that's going to be really exciting because there's a lot of tracks near the engine. So if we can get a good engine in this next year's car, we could be really competitive. Let's not get our hopes up too much, but it's logical, isn't it? Thinking that you're competitive if you've got a good engine. Alright, so it's Q1 just winding down very nicely. We've already done what we need to do. There's no point going out again. Save the tyres. There we go. Hamilton top of the charts. Bottas in second. The Red Bulls look a bit off the pace today. I mean, by a tenth and 2/10, so it doesn't really matter. Sainz has picked up some pace at the end of the season. Did he get a podium in Spa? He got close to a podium in Spa. Yeah, I think he did get a podium. So Spa was 2 races ago now. Did play that today. Anyway, what is the? We'll go out early because then we can get an extra run just in case things go a bit wayward. We don't want to repeat of what happened in Monza last time out. If there's time in the session to go for multiple laps, why not take advantage of it? So Leclerc, come on, set a really good lap so we don't have to go out again. But I'm also prepared to not have a good lap and have to go out again. Let's see. Decent laps. Where does that put us? Gasly's way off the pace. He'll be going out this session. Ricciardo's going to have to go out again, so we may as well send him out again now. There's no downside to that. Leclerc's probably safe, so we'll probably leave Leclerc. Ricciardo probably didn't have to go out again. Alonso, wait, sorry, why is a Renault down there? Please Alonso go out in Q2. And Ocon, Norris, come on, man. Join us up here. Oh, it's not. Alonso's just gone up. Ricardo is still on the cusp, but I don't see them getting 3/10. But if they do, I'm panicking a little bit. You know what? We got the tyres. Let's send him out again. I want him on track if he gets eliminated at least. So it looks like we've put in an effort. We got the tyres, so we may as well send him out again. Really confirm this Q3 spot. I love the tyre evolution. The track evolution with the tyre marks and stuff. It looks so good. But going along. Oh, he just can't improve. I don't think he's improved since that first lap he did. So maybe we're not fast around here, but hopefully Ocon's out. So that's good to see. A Racing points out, we knew Gasly was going out. A Haas goes out, there won't be another Q3 appearance, and Russell made it out of Q1, surprisingly. Who got eliminated in Q1? That's what I want to know. Did anyone big I miss out on? Norris. No, Norris made it. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Q3. So in this time we got both drivers in Q3. 14 out of 15 races that we've played, we've had both drivers in Q3, but last race was an exception to that rule, obviously. Give it a bit of space and send out Charles. We're just going to do 3 runs. Danny Ricks used 3 more tyre sets than Leclerc. That's insane. And he didn't improve at all, so. Leclerc's got the pace this weekend by the looks of it. Come on, boys. We need some 3 really good laps. Put us high up in the grid. Ricardo, and they both just slap out a 1 second of Hamilton. If you get under a second from Hamilton, that's pretty amazing. Send out Leclerc. Send them both out again. It's fresh tyres. We've got tyres to burn, son. Tyres to burn. There we go. Oh, what happened there? It looked like a pretty fast time. But people are closing the gap on Mercedes. You can see it. Usually it's really good being close to a second off them, but lately it's scary how much the other teams are improving as well. I thought we were making absolute strides. But then yet again, most of our strides have been for next year's car, so we can't get too disheartened. Actually, that was too early. So we'll wait a bit on Leclerc. No, it wasn't even that early. It's alright, no panic from me. So Leclerc's actually got a great. I thought he was all excellence. Man, doesn't really matter. Great, excellent. It's still a really good setup. Keep going. Come on, lads. What's sector 1? Oh, it's not a great sector 1. He's half a second off the pace. Oh, Ricardo, wow, 5th place. Fair play to him. He's over half a second quicker than Leclerc. What's wrong with Leclerc? He looks so fast. In practice Q1 and Q2, and then Q3 he's dropped his nuts, so now he's 10th. Come on, mate. We need you now. He's a choker in qualifying sometimes. When you need him most, he goes away. Like last time he didn't make it to Q3. Race trim, and I'm almost tempted to go car condition because we have been shocking for car condition lately. So we won't worry about super softs for him because how long are those tyres going to last? Oh, I'm not happy with that setup. That setup's actually better. Let's go with that one. Do we have an excellent there? Yeah, if we just smidge over the handling. Thank the Lord for no parc ferme. Alright, tyre choice. So these are going to last 23 laps. We should be able to do a soft and super soft and onto the softs, but you know. Here's hoping. Start race. Alright, hopefully we have another good race over the Renaults. Right now, we closed the gap massively, so if we just keep it like this, hopefully Leclerc can pick up a few positions. Ricardo, good start, sort of. Was a good start. And now he's fighting alongside Bottas. And he's got Albon. There's a lot of stuff blocking me here. It's a detailed track, but that might not be always a good thing. And Ricardo doing really well here, fighting off the Black Merc. And there's Leclerc here, pushing his way up. He's got 2 McLarens and a Renault in front of him. I'm trying to keep an eye on both cars right now. I feel like a real commentator, how fast I have to talk now. But, oh, no. Still there. Bottas still behind. And we got Stroll up top in front. He's got a McLaren on his back now, Bottas. Leclerc's trying to get past the other McLaren. Ricardo's doing pretty well in 5th place. Tyre temps are okay. I have to be a commentator and a manager. As we just look like we're about to get... As soon as there's a little bit of a door on Stroll, he shuts it on our faces as we look to zoom ahead in this race a little bit. Stop pushing on the tyres. It looks like it's going to be a super soft kind of race, I think. These tyres look like an absolute pain in the backside to keep cool. Overheating like crazy. So we look to push on the engine. Leclerc can push a little harder on the engine than Ricciardo because he's got the engine, the car condition thing on. But look to try and keep these tyres within temp. Look to cool down on the engine a little bit as we look to get into a rhythm. And we got that McLaren just won't go away. Sainz is so fast in the second half of the season. Alonso, they got 1 point right now, Renault. We are closing the gap to Renault at a lightning pace right now. Come on, boys. We need to keep this up. Renault are not fast this weekend. And Alonso's not on drugs, basically. I don't want to accuse him of that, but that's what it seems like this season. He's been absolutely outstanding. The only Renault we're fighting right now is Alonso, to be honest. So I look to sort of get in a rhythm. We've got to shake Sainz off our tail here with Danny Rick, but to be fair to him, he's got the pace this weekend. I think they do have a good engine in the back of that McLaren, which is probably why they're doing so well. But look to conserve. These tyres are so annoying. And yep, there it is. Just straight away, pops through, and now we've got Bottas on us as well, who's going to probably do the same thing. That McLaren is a pain in the backside. I really don't like it. When it's not the Renault, it's the McLaren. How's Leclerc doing? He's got a McLaren on him as well. Oh no, not really. Not really. It's within the ballpark, but we still got Bottas on us. How are they pushing? I don't understand how they're pushing. Bottas isn't. Sainz is. Oh, but look at his tyres. Yeah, look at Sainz tyres. He's going for a 2-stop today. We're going for the 1-stop. So that's fine then. I was wondering how the hell he was pushing so much. Look at that. His tyres are basically dead. And those on the softs, and he will struggle to get them through to the end, I think. He will struggle. They're about 47 laps, so we're doing really well to really eke out this first stint, so it's a comfortable second stint. We don't want to be on, like, really bad tyres at the end of the race, because then, obviously, it's hard to fight against the cars on fresher rubber, but we got Sainz behind us with Leclerc here, which isn't great. He's sort of pitted and is right behind us again, but he might have to box again. My bet is on he has to box again. But look to push, use some of that fuel we got backed up. Tyres overheated. That's a real annoyance, isn't it? Stop overheating the tyres. And Sainz got past. Sainz is just on an absolute mission. Ricciardo's in 4th. Bottas still behind. He just can't get past Ricciardo. Fair play to Danny. He's doing a great job, and now we're going to need both drivers to attack as we go onto the softs. Safe pit strategy, no mistakes, lads, please. Because we are double stopping this lap, I think. So any rain? Should check that. Nah, it's Singapore. No rain. Save, pit, bang, 12 times. Come on, lads. Tyres overheated, it's fine. Just don't make a mistake. Just do not make a mistake. Cardi comes across the final bend. Comes into the pits, box, no mistake, out we go, before Leclerc comes in, double stop. What a pit stop, lads. Beautifully done. That's what we like to see from our pit crew. Doubles them. Oh, that was great. Ricciardo goes out, Leclerc comes in, now we're pushing hard, let's go. We're on for a good points haul, I think, here. Keep pushing on the engine. You need to slow down on the engine. Yeah, sorry, I was too busy meddling with Ricciardo's settings strategy. And actually, we're having the same tyre heating issues on the softs as we have on the super softs. So Sainz might get that tyre through to the end, you know. Because you can actually conserve. But that's alright. We'll see how we go. We can't predict the future of the race too much. We will be able to sneak past Bottas again with Ricciardo, which is good. Leclerc can't quite close that gap, I don't think. I'm going on a high now with Leclerc, and Danny Rick just calmed down a bit on that. We do have Stroll behind us. Danny Rick will get past Bottas, but Bottas will come out and get in front of him again, which is a bit strange. But we won't ask too many questions. Right now, we're not getting a single point at the moment. And they're on mediums now, so they won't get a single point. And we are 5 points behind them as things stand. And it can only get better, really, because Sainz might have to pit in front. Hopefully, Norris won't challenge Leclerc, but there's a chance he will. Maybe we should jump on board Leclerc. Stroll's coming up on Danny Rick now that I see that. It's a bit concerning. But he might have to box again as well. Basically, if you pitted when Sainz pitted, you're looking at another pit stop. That's what I'm saying. But Norris not closing the gap on Leclerc. Stroll Sort of closing the gap from Ricardo. Definitely closing the gap from Ricardo. 2 seconds it is at the moment. Now it is... Yeah, we're opening it up a little bit. You know what? Just overtake. Just try and get in front of... What's his face? Pull away from Stroll a little bit. How are we going with Leclerc here? Tyre temp's in a good spot and we just can't push at all. Can't push at all. Or else the tyres overheat. Bloody Singapore, it's too hot for this. Bottas 7, oh, more than 7 now. We've lost a lot of time just then. That one time I looked up. But just sort of looking at the numbers, it's a numbers game, that's for damn sure, this sport. We're pulling away from Norris, well not really, but you know, maintaining the gap, which is good. Stroll, we're a good 2.5 seconds now instead of 2, so it's improving. Albon's actually on the mediums, which is a bizarre strat, but anyway. How is everyone else going? Grosjean's on the softs down there. That's a bit funny. He hasn't pitted yet. Ah, fair play to him. I mean, are they even going to stop? I don't think they're going to stop. They're going for a 0 stop, but look how far behind they are for going on a 0 stop. Yeah, 0 stop does not work. Unless you're on the softs, I guess, but good luck getting 0 stop on the softs. Grosjean will have to pit again, for damn sure. Alright, look to attack again, or attack, but, you know, pick up the pace. Leclerc, just destroy that engine, man. We got to put a bit of a gap between us. The Racing Point and McLaren are out of the picture for 4th and 3rd. We're just putting pressure on Renault here. This would be a massive race for us if we can maintain this gap in this positioning. Be fantastic. How many laps to go? We've got 10 laps to go. Has Sainz boxed yet? No, he hasn't. Hopefully he boxes, and we're not really within a pit window of him anyway. Hopefully Stroll boxes, because that will give us another free couple points. Norris is well off Leclerc here. He probably won't close that gap. This race has been pretty boring, but that's fine. Getting through it. So Sainz is on 37 lap old softs. So Stroll. So that's a very old softs. Surely he has to box again. If not, Bottas will overtake him, and then we'll put him under pressure in the last sort of dying laps of this race. Come on, Bottas, push. You're in a Merc, for crying out loud. If that McLaren is faster than a Merc, that is a joke. I've lost my cursor here. Nothing happened. Oh, I got it again. I've lost it over my 3 monitors. It happens a lot. Multi-monitor. First world problems right there. But it's really not an entertaining race. No one's within a country mile of these people. Come on, push, push, push. Tyres overheated, who cares? 2 laps to go, we don't care. Just don't make a mistake. Oh, I thought that was a mistake as soon as I said it. No, it's tyres overheated. We knew that was going to happen. Final lap. Alright, surely we put some pressure on Sainz with Bottas. I mean, it doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter what happens between them. They're both out of our contention. Checkered flag. Hamilton wins for Mercedes. Boring race, but it's an important race. Not every race needs to be like a Monza. That was a massive race for us in the title. Alonso ends up picking up a point. A singular point. We're closing the gap again. Keep up the pattern of closing the gap to Renault, and that 3rd place is looking more and more likely. Best of the rest? I hope so. Continue. Who got fastest lap? Lando Norris. Bloody hell, that McLaren has come charging towards the end of the season, hasn't he? Ferrari 6 points behind Renault. It's going to be a fire 6 races. Did someone just say, oh my god, Lewis Hamilton won? My psychic told me it would happen. I could have told you that would have happened. I mean, Verstappen has been pretty decent this season, to be fair. But I think the drivers and the championship titles are all wrapped up. I'm pretty sure. Definitely the championship, because I don't think Alex has been anywhere there this season. And probably definitely the drivers, because Hamilton had such a dominant start to the season. It was a joke. We'll have a look quickly before I sign off, because we may as well. We're here anyway. Standings. Oh, it's actually closer than I thought. So that's definitely not completely wrapped up yet, but 10 wins for Alex Albon's nowhere near any of it. So these are 100 messages. This one we're after. Yeah, Mercedes have basically wrapped that up, but do we see what else is happening everywhere else in the world? World Endurance. Yeah, I don't really know. Single seaters, Formula E. Yeah, okay. If you follow Formula E, tell me how that is. Prem are top. Is Schumacher doing well? Yeah, it sure is. How the Aussies going? That would be in this one, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, not great, but it's fine. Let's quickly look at the mails. The mails. The emails. Accept interview. Oh, you never click this one. But at the moment, I have to get to Leclerc. We said Danny Rick at the start of the season, but Leclerc has had a bit of a fight back, as you can see by the points. He was on like 29. I know that was Ocon. I don't know, he was much lower than Ricardo, but he's had a bit of a fight back. Obviously in qualifying has let me down a little bit, but anyway, that being said, that is all wrapped up. We got Sochi in 10 days. I'll see you then tomorrow, obviously. Daily upload. 20 days. So the engine, we should be able to get a couple more parts in for the end of the season. But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.